family. Good morning. I'm sliding, booty sliding off the bed. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, family. Today is, I want to say the 3rd. Is it, family? Yep. Today is Saturday, December the 3rd, and it is 8:23 in the a.m. And I wanted to come on right quick to let you guys know that I am doing very well. I'm doing fine. I got you guys' messages, man. I've gotten so many messages on my Facebook, phone calls, PMs, and all. And all of this is in reference to, I assume, well, now that I do know, somebody did a video about me. I have not seen the video. Somebody sent it to me on my Facebook, and I clicked on the link. But I guess it's not meant for me to see it because, let me tell you why. With my data plan, I have the 4G now, remember? But when I tethered my iPad with it, it overwhelmed that 5 gigs. So now my phone is back down to dial-up. So for me to try to click on links and watch videos from my phone now, I can't do it. And yesterday I was at Kenny's house. I wasn't home. So here in my house I have wireless here in the house, but he doesn't have internet. So, you know, I couldn't see the video. And my phone wouldn't allow me to open it. I think the first thing that I saw was, I think it said Proverbs 31. And that's all I saw. It wouldn't allow, because it was, you know, buffering and trying to filter and all that other shit. But after that, you know, from the screen being idle, you know, the screen goes black. So once the screen went black, that was my cue. And I guess my mama and some other angels that follow me all the time, they said, Tina, you don't even really need to see it. It ain't worth your time. So I wanted to come in and, you know, affirm you that I am doing just fine. And also I want to let you guys know that I am destined for greatness. I know that. I feel that in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I feel it all the way down in my core. Now, you know, to come on to this platform and to open up your life, you know, to open up your life and, you know, for everybody to see and to make a comedic view to your life, as I have. You got to know that everybody is not going to dig it. Everybody is not going to dig it. Everybody's not going to like it. And then there's going to be some people that are going to be so envious about it, they become obsessed with you. There's going to be some people on here that just genuinely just, you know, look at you like this bitch is the scum of the earth and blah, 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 blah. Now, I remember as a kid, my mom used to always say, beware of false prophets. She would say that all the time. Beware of false prophets. They walking amongst us. You know, my mom was religious, you know. And I didn't understand that as a kid. I didn't understand that growing up. But now that I'm 2 times grown, now it's come to pass that you do need to be aware of false prophets. You do need to be somewhat concerned when, you know, people want to drill it home that they're religious and this, that, and the other, because really it's supposed to be an unspoken word. It really should be something that, you know, that's between you and your God. You know what I'm saying? That's between you. He knows your heart. He the one brought you here, you know. So irregardless of whatever anybody else, you know, tend to say, think, or do about you, it should not be your burden to bear. Now, I also know when you watch a good movie, when you watch a really, really good film, there's always a protagonist and an antagonist. And I'm going to tell you what that means for those of you guys that don't know that. A protagonist is the, you know, the good people of the, you know, the innocent and the good people. You know what I mean? That's trying to, you know, if it's an X-Men movie, they're trying to save the world or whatever. Okay? Now, besides your good people, there's always a villain. And that villain is the antagonist. And this antagonist is going to do all that they can to make this protagonist's life a living hell. Now, the good always prevail in the end. They always prevail. And sometimes it takes some time for that truth to set forth, to come forth. Sometimes it takes a while for things to reveal itself. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't be nobody other than who I am, and I think I do Tina very well. I can't be nobody I'm not. I'll be such a phony, it will ring in volume if I came on here and tried to be somebody other than who I am. If I tried to mimic or take on somebody else's personality or style, it would show. I mean, it would, you know, and then too, in the beginning, a lot of times when people don't know who you are, they don't know that you're being a fake or a phony. But later on, when you try to reveal your true self and try to turn your life around and try to show, you know what, I was really not him or her. I am now, you know, I am now she or he. You see what I'm saying? And people have a problem with trying to adjust to your newfound personality that now you've not really taken it on, but you just set free. So, you know, with me, I can only be me, you know, and if my genuine me is, you know, causing others to just wreak havoc on other people's lives, there's nothing that I can do about that. I can't go around here and police and cuss out everybody. I can't come on here and go in on every time I cut my flip on. I can't do that. I will be fighting a never-ending battle, because one thing about YouTube, people do have the ability to come in, people that watch you every day, people that you've befriended, and people that, you know, are seemingly cool and in your corner. They can turn around and open up a whole new nother profile, no picture or nothing, or shit, people are so ingenious nowadays, they can go and pull a picture off of any fucking thing, post that picture as them, and, you know, write all kinds of things about you. You know what I'm saying? And so until a person put a video, you know, and the face is, you know, moving in real time, you don't know who you're fighting. You're fighting a never-ending battle. And I struggle with that sometimes, because when you get bombarded with so much hatred, and when you get so bombarded with so many villains all the time, there's times when you just lose it. And you lose sight of the prize, and it's like, man, you know, this motherfucker right here think I'm a punk. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know, want to let it be known that you're not that motherfucker. You're not weak-minded. Or, you know, you're not going to take me off my stance type of thing. I had that a few days ago. I was taken completely off my stance, but I had gotten completely fed up. And sometimes when you push somebody to a breaking point, you push somebody to the end, baby, they coming out and they're coming out squabbling. Meaning they're coming out fighting. And so now that that's past me, I feel a burden, I feel an elephant is let off my chest. I feel like I'm no longer in that race with Penelope Pit Stop and all the motherfuckers. I feel like I'm no longer in that race with them. I feel like I feel anew. I really feel anew, you know, and it was very cleansing for me. A lot of people didn't get it. A lot of people still don't get it. And a lot of people got very angry behind it. And a lot of people still are confused behind it. And, you know, it just is what it is. But let me say to the people on here, the family that have not, you know, posted a video as of yet, that's teeter-tottering on opening up their life or showing their skill or whatever it is that you know, want to contribute unto this platform. I say unto you with all sincerity, thicken your skin. Thicken your skin. Because people, if you put out strong content if you put out relevance, if you put out, you know, an escape for some people. Like for me, what I contribute to YouTube, I put out, I think I have a variety channel. That's the way I like to look at mine. Like when I say I'm every woman, I think that in my whole being, I stand in the know that I put out a all circumference channel. You know, whereas one day I'm liable to be cooking, I'm sewing one day, I'm doing some form of crafts. I might be shopping the next day, couponing another day, dancing and big boning on the next day, talking shit on the third day. You know what I'm saying? And it's giving people a variety of things to tantalize their palate. Everybody can't do that. A lot of people are one-dimensional. They come on here and that's all they do is makeup. I don't want to discuss nothing else. My life is completely private and I can respect that. They don't want to set forth anything else other than I am a makeup guru. This is what I do. This is what I'm bringing, and that is it. And I totally respect that. You know, in fact, in a way, it's kind of smart. Whereas, you know, this is what you do, and this is where you stand, and that's it, and that's good. Now, as for me, you know, I just cut the camera on and I just decided to do me. Do me on whatever it is. Some days I might say some things that might be so motherfucking funny. And then there's other days where I come on here and I'm extremely serious. And then there's days on here that I'm crying and I'm emotional and I'm going through other type of things. And so I'm always on some type of highs and lows all the time. It's just me though. It's just me. And, you know, once again, it ain't for everybody to dig it. This is the way our Father God made me. You know what I'm saying? This is what, you know, you guys was given. Okay, this is what the world was given. They were giving me, and now that's all I can be is me. So even with that being said, hey, you know, I can't do nothing but respect another motherfucker that, you know, don't like me. What can I do? It's not my fight. It's not my fight, and I can't fight everybody. So, I say unto you guys, you know that you've become, let me quote her, a motherfucking factor when you seriously interrupt a person's lifestyle. And when you're interrupting their sleep, their eating pattern, you're disrupting their work. You're interrupting their home life, their marriage, all these types of things, their relationships. When you're disrupting those things, you are a motherfucking factor. You're a factor to them. You know what I'm saying? You are a serious factor to them. And for somebody to seriously sit down before their computer and do a commentary about me, I am a motherfucking factor. I am. And I have arrived. And the crowd goes, wow. Yes, I have become. Yes, I have become. Okay? And it's a blessing and it's also a curse because, you know, some people can be so obsessive with you where it can become dangerous. You don't want to take it there. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be so, and I'm okay with you being obsessed with me. I love it to a degree. But as long as it doesn't become, it's okay to be vindictive. It's not a good look, but hey, you can. What the fuck can you do? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck can you do if somebody becomes vindictive? Okay, it's sad and it's sad on them. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I have to say, man, when motherfuckers are not checking for you, you really existing on this platform here. If you've been on this motherfucker for I won't say months. I'll give you more time than that. If you've been on here for a year or better, motherfuckers ain't wrote something about your ass yet, then guess what? Guess what? You ain't really doing nothing. You're not kicking up no dust. Your popularity is pretty much flat. You know, now once you get to a point where people tend to, you know, seriously do the things and go to the lengths that these motherfuckers do for me, it's wow, it's overwhelming. Because and the funny thing is, the very thing that they're trying to do is put out a negative vibe or negative aura about you. But those of you guys that watch my channel every day. There's some people actually tune into my channel and watch this shit like it's TV. Okay? Now, for those of you guys that are those people and stuff like that, you guys know who the fuck I am. You don't need another motherfucker to tell you guys about me when I'm already telling you about me. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's just it's amazing. It really, really is. And what they fail to realize is when you start talking about somebody or something, and especially you start just like me. You know, I did all that last week or whatever. If people that don't understand or don't know what's going on, what do? Immediately? Who they talking about? Who they talking about? Oh shit, who? Give me their channel name. Let me go over there and go check them out. And that you're not doing that but bringing more traffic onto their channel by discussing them. You understand what I'm saying? Because you make people curiosity peak, and they're like, who they talking about? What going on? Let me go over there. Let me go see. What's going on? Because everybody loves controversy, contrary to some motherfuckers want to say or believe. Everybody like a little controversy.